Hello, friends. Welcome to a new liturgical year. It is year C of the first Sunday of Advent. Now, unlike New Year's that happens on December 31st and January 1st, this is a new liturgical year in the Catholic Church. So there will be no popping corks off the champagnes or a ball drop like it happens in Times Square. But this one here marks a new beginning for the church. And as always, we go. Advent also is a time for preparation. You know, it's easy. Many of us have celebrated Thanksgiving, and now would be easy enough. We'd be like, "Oh, okay, it's Christmas time." Not quite. We have 4 weeks of preparation before the Christmas season, which is practically, probably about a 2 week period that will follow. But we go through 4 weeks of preparation. In the gospel today, for the gospel from the gospel according to Luke, Jesus talks about that there will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and on earth nations will be in dismay, perplexed by the roaring of the sea and the waves. People die of fright in anticipation of what is coming upon the world, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken. It is easy to say that people are really caught up in the hysteria that the world is going to end. I do remember the time when the minds predicted that 2012 was the year is going to be when the world is going to end. But in reality, we still live to see, another decade or more. I think what we can understand from the readings is that we have to be a people of hope. And as we navigate the first week of Advent, we navigate with the theme of hope. And we have to be mindful that we are preparing for Jesus' coming. And he does remind us, if you recall from the readings from the last liturgical years, we were wrapping up the ordinary time. He does remind us that we do not know the hour or the day when that is coming. Jesus continues to preach about a redemption that is to come. And often as people prepare for Christmas, they have these gatherings, for the Christmas holiday or what have you. And what do? They get their house in order. They put up the decorations. They prepare the food. They clean, of course, but that's very important. But I think what the message we can take away from today's gospel as well as from the readings is that while it's great to hear that that Jesus is coming, but it's to know that we must be prepared for that moment. As a fan of the Rocky franchise, I do recall from the third movie where Rocky's confidence was shot. He seemed like he had no motivation whatsoever, after losing his title to Apollo Creed. Clubber Lang. Apollo Creed would eventually take him on as his protege to train him and also become a force to be reckoned with. At one point, he's in a kind of like a sparring match with his former opponent, and this trainer gets really upset, like what's wrong, and then Rocky says, like, let's just pick up tomorrow, and then Apollo says, there is no tomorrow. I think for us Catholics, we have to live with the mindset that tomorrow could be our last day on earth. And I think many of us have lost loved ones who most likely have never returned to their faith or never practiced their faith. At some point in their lives, they fell away, for petty excuses. But as we prepare for the coming of Jesus, we need to make room for him in our own hearts. We do it by going to confession, getting our interior soul in order. Jesus wants us the most. He doesn't want the gadgets or anything. He wants us. He wants us to make room for him. And we also do this by doing works of mercy. We also do this by evangelizing. We do it to be pilgrims of hope. apostles of charity and joy, and peacemakers, as we bring about the kingdom of God on earth as we will in heaven. So friends, as we navigate the new liturgical year with the first Sunday of Advent, let us begin to prepare for Jesus' coming. Let us prepare him room, as we are reminded in the song Joy to the World. He is coming. Let us prepare for him now. Happy new liturgical year, friends. Make it lit. God bless.